Well, I genuinely wish this wasn't the case, but this is real and ongoing, and oh, it's just stupid, man. Okay, so the situation that I am currently dealing with is that you guys know getting targeted by the police, getting targeted, and those targets are in basically getting tickets. And obviously the tickets are my fault, but could have been left off with a warning because I explained my whole situation here. But no, they're not. Okay. So let me just say, that's a bad angle. Let me just say, okay. Jesus Christ. So, I am moving to Indiana within a week and a half of whenever this thing is uploaded. So today is the 22nd of April. I will be moving back to Indiana roughly like May 9th, okay? So, literally no time at all, okay? Now, a couple things here. One of the tickets was for uninspected vehicle. I can't get inspected unless my monitors register on the car. Well, either A, the map 0 on MHD is going to help me, or I'm fucked and I have to put in the CAT again, which I don't have. I actually do. It's up there. I'm not going to put it back in, though. Too much work, especially for so much stress right now. I've heard the inspection tickets are between 400, could be 250, or could be less than 100, okay? At least that's what I was told by the police. So if anybody's from New York, Suffolk County, Nassau County, whatever, let me know if you've ever had this happen to you. How much did it cost? What did you do? And how'd you do it? How'd you fix it? My situation, though, is a little different because I'm going out of state to a state that does not have any emissions, which, by the way, let's cheer for red states because fuck blue states with this fucking bullshit emissions test. It's fucking stupid as shit. You can tell I'm pissed. I mean, obviously, I know it's my fault. I know. I'm taking full credibility on it. But they could have just given me a warning. I could have went on a merry day. Wouldn't have had all this other chaotic shit happen. I had to get back to them by the 7th of May. And if that doesn't happen, then, I don't know if there's a warrant that's going to go out for me or what. But yeah, so it's either A, I can pray that my monitors get set with the map that I'll be running with MHD, and I'll still have the catalyst. It'll just trick it somehow. Or they just say, hey, okay, that's fine. Just, if you do end up staying longer, you do have to get inspected. And I'd be like, yeah, that's perfectly fine. I completely understand that. But I don't think it's going to happen. I think they're going to probably be like, yep, you got to pay the fine and you still got to get inspected. And, I'm not a mean person. And I'm sure they hear excuses all day, every day. But I can prove to them at least what the situation's going to be. And if they still tell me to pay, New York can go fuck itself, okay? This place sucks. Don't recommend living here. I don't know why anybody even visits here for vacation, okay? I'm sure anybody who has lived here or who is just living here, I'm sure you're like, oh, I love the city, I love blah, blah, blah. Yeah, okay. Well, from the country to this fucking sucks. This I wish I could say something positive about New York. Here, I could say something positive. The cars. I'm a car guy. I love the cars here. The people, on the other hand, are kind of rude and very stuck up. Most of them are not nice. It crushes me every day that I'm still here. And I know I'm going to be so happy as soon as I'm out of New York. If I'm in New Jersey, Pennsylvania, Ohio, and into Indiana. I know I'm going to be so much happier. It's going to be a long drive, but dudes, every single thing about New York is just terrible. And every single person that were family friends, and they said they've either lived in upstate New York City, or wherever, so they hate it too. If you were genuinely watching this video, not because of my tickets, because of my thoughts on NYC and New York in general, and you haven't lived here your entire life, you need to understand that this place is not what it comes out to be. Yeah, you go on vacation to probably NYC and you're like, whoa, this is so pretty, I love it. It's not pretty. It sucks. You probably had, like, recently we've had decent weather. You've probably been on, like, maybe out in a day where, it was actually decently okay out, warmish, partly cloudy, maybe sunny if you got real lucky. It's not like that all the time. It's mostly cloudy. This place literally is just terrible. Like, I would much rather live in Colorado than here. Even though I hated Colorado too, and the emissions there were way stricter, but at least in that state, you also could go in a different county and get registration there with no emissions. Like, there was actually different parts of it, which I wish was here, because it's weird, because Long Island is mostly a conservative aspect of it. So why doesn't it make sense to just have Brooklyn, Queens, and Nassau and Suffolk County all be emissions free? You still have to get registered, obviously, just like anywhere. But then upstate New York, NYC, Yonkers, all that place should be emissions because you're blue. Again, nothing against liberals and Democrats, except for you guys fucking suck when it comes to shit like this. I love you guys still. Like, we're all people here at the end of the day, and nothing against you, but Jesus Christ. I've lived in 2 blue states, and I've hated both of them. I lived in a red state my entire life, and yeah, there might not be so much to do there, but it is so much more, like, unrestrictive, to where most people are like, oh, okay, I'm not going to do that because that's not unrestrictive, Versus here, it's like, oh, it's restrictive, I'm going to do that. It's common human sense, okay? If you tell somebody you can't drink, guess what they're probably going to do? They're probably going to drink. But if you tell them, oh yeah, you can drink, most likely they're probably not going to drink. Or they will, and they won't have a lot. Or they do, and they're just an alcoholic. But at the end of the day, what I'm trying to get here is that I personally think that if you're watching this video, Brooklyn, Queens, Suffolk, and Nassau should all be emissions free. Or you could choose to do it if you really want to help out, okay? Versus NYC, Yonkers, and all of upstate, all of the rest of that New York state should have emissions because it's mostly blue. That's just my personal opinion. But no. It's just dumb. I think it's, I'm a person, and I'm going to be an advocate till the day I die, is that if you want to do something to your car and modify it, go for it, okay? But if you don't, that's, fine too. Anyways, sorry to complain so much in this. I'm more frustrated in the fact that I didn't get a warning and the fact that I didn't do anything wrong. I actually, matter of fact, I was super respectful to the cops, and I was super sweet to everybody that was there. Asked questions, nothing offensive. It was just asking, how do I do this? How do I do that? Shook their hands, and then that was it. But no warning. You can't make this shit up. Firstly, getting targeted because I'm a BMW, and 2, because I'm a young white male who they think probably has some money. Doesn't make any sense. Anyways, guys, if you stuck to the end, hit that subscribe button, and I guess we'll see what happens.